Hi, my name is Tuffy. Buy all my movies on DennisWoodruffShow.com. www.DennisWoodruffShow.com. The most popular movies around. You'll love them. Get them all. And then see the Dennis Woodruff channel, 2 channels on YouTube, Dennis Woodruff and Movie Trailer Trash Men. I'm the CEO of Tuffy Entertainment, and I know you're going to love all my movies. And right now I have to go. I'm going to the dog park. Woo! From your eyes and your vision, what does need to change in the world? And you're part of that powerful process, and you know, we all have a voice to change the world, and I want to hear what you have to say, and so does everyone else. Vision for the future of the world.
See, the problem, Dennis, a very small minority of this world controls the majority of the world. It's a secret shadow government. It's the Illuminati. It's 13 satanic families. They're all working together to push this one world agenda, a one world bank, a one world system where they can control everyone. Then they're going to wipe out the middle class. You'll have your rich, you'll have your poor. They're trying to make all this happen so they get everybody in a panic mode so they'll be able to push in martial law and take all the people that lose everything and push them into concentration camps where they'll kill them. They're fascist, Dennis, fascist. Nazis are controlling the government, oh my God!
But that has been publicized, that viewpoint, and it is known, and it's almost unstoppable. Is that correct, or is it stoppable?
Here's what's going to stop it. The 36 unknown just. Every generation there are 36 unknown just, and it could be the top politician, it could be a guy in a gas station. These 36 unknown just have been sent here on a mission to save the world.
They're not aliens from outer space.
No. They could be anybody, but they have certain powers.
Maybe I'm one of them.
It's very possible. They've been sent here to push the agenda of truth.
By the way, I always say to people, don't lose your sense of humor. But go ahead, I'm sorry.
I'm very serious.
I know you are. These are very serious issues.
Justice, and liberty is the American way. What will you do without your freedom? Ask yourself. They're taking away our civil liberties one by one. The courts, without any votes from the populace, are making their own agendas, pushing homosexuality to grade school kids. They're pushing in a different agenda. They want to take over the world for their own ends. And then comes the Antichrist, the person that's going to try to unite the whole world. Have a one world monetary system, but to buy or sell anything, you'll have to take his mark, 666. Don't take the mark of the beast. Do not bow before them. Remember that.
At some point in your life, I feel that you'll probably make all the money you need and you'll become anti-materialistic. Do you see that in the future? Like, once you've made your first billion, you'll just say, fuck it, I'm going to wear sandals and live up. I'm just projecting something. Is that true or not? Is money power? Do you have to have it to be happy? Or what's the whole trip about that?
That's a good question. What is power? Is it sex? Is it drugs? Is it money? Or is it violence? That's a good question. But getting back to your question.
And also we gotta I think we gotta get out of the fucking war, man. It's bullshit. I don't know, maybe
this world has always had wars. It's war, war, war. You know that one bomb, one surface-to-air missile costs $1.3 million. And one fighter jet costs $25 million. And every time they take off, it costs $50,000. And every time they come back to land, they have to jettison all their fuel. So even if they just take off and do one lap, they jettison all the fuel, $10,000. Poof.
Action.
What's the question?
Well, I made an off-the-wall comment, which I think there's truth, is that if all the great minds of our world could get rid of their ego and sit down and work it out, we could probably change the world and make it better. A lot better, solve a lot of problems. I don't think I don't want to get on a political discussion, but I don't think these presidents are going to really, well,
the presidents of this country aren't elected,
they're
selected. Every president we've had, if you trace their bloodline back, it goes back to English or French royalty. The bloodlines, like I said, They're still in control of this country all the way from England.
No, but any billionaire can become president. You know, it's just marketing strategy.
I would think most of the billionaires are in on it with them to control the populace.
Like Bill Gates could become president if he wanted to. He's got all the money.
I would say Walmart guy would have a better chance.
Okay, so let's get specific. We're almost at the end of this interview. I know you're a very busy man. You've got things waiting. I saw a couple cars pull up. People are waiting. They need to talk to you.
You have to save the world. That's true.
Seriously, what would you like to tell people in conclusion to the interview about you and your life and whatever you want?
Once I become the biggest producer in Hollywood, I will become the king of all media. I will take over the radio, the television, the movie theaters.
You'd be much bigger than Howard Stern.
I have 5 books that can save and change the world. My one book, New Capitalism, is the new way that the United States will work, will run, and will prosper. Every citizen of the United States will be getting a copy of this book, New Capitalism. Look for it.
And would you give your website again for people who want to get in touch with you and support? And
well, you can go to David Holzman at Hotmail if you want to send me an email.
Well, what if they want to send you $1 billion? You know, how do they get it to you?
Well, it depends if they're in Zaire and they want to put it in my bank account. But if they're not and they're legitimate,
right, they
can go to www.myspace.com/Echo Beach Diary. That's my first motion picture I'm releasing that Paramount's putting out, and it'll be sold at the WFM
So
Festival.
If someone out there watching right now wants to invest in these future projects you have on the plate right now,
they better hurry.
They can get in touch with you and write you a check, and the lawyers, it'll all be legit, it'll all be taken care of properly.
My lawyer, Joshua Fine, is the greatest lawyer in Hollywood.
Listen, it's been really a pleasure hanging out with you,
Dennis,
and I'm looking for big things, full-page ads and variety in the Hollywood Reporter.
Front page.
I'm kidding.
Front page, though, the stories will be coming out in about a week or 2.
And also, I wouldn't be surprised if they see you on CNN or something in the near future.
Yeah, if they're lucky.
You know, one last thing about me is a long time ago, Ted Turner sent me a letter after I wrote to him, and he checked me out. He wrote me a really nice letter, and he said that he really thought what I was doing, it was really good, and he really appreciated my letter, and I sent him a picture of my car. He really thought it was funny and very creative, he told me. He said, keep up the good work. And now I've decided that this place in my life, as well as making movies, I'm going to have my own TV show. I think that's one of my callings.
We'll get you a station on the Wi-Fi TV, but someday, Dennis, not unlike Van Gogh, you'll be hailed as a genius of your generation. You're a phenomenal filmmaker and a wonderful human being.
Well, thank you very much, and it's been nice hanging out with you.
Peace.
He's also a stunt man. I didn't know that. Kind of does his own little stunts on the bike. Well, everybody, that concludes another episode of the Dennis Woodruff Show. And you know what they say? It's pure genius!